George Kambosos, massive fight this week. Vasiliy Lomachenko. A lot of respect up there between the two of you. How do you flip that switch on fight night?
Yeah, look, the respect is there. You know, we understand what he's about. We understand his accolades and the kind of person he is. Like I said, I can't fault the guy as a person and as a fighter. But once we step inside the ring, we have business to handle, and we are coming to take this guy out. Simple as that. So switching flipping the switch is easy. That's no problem for me. I can flip the switch right now on anybody. So we're always ready.
You've spoken about the preparation, how good it's been for you. What's the difference this time around?
Look, having a lead coach like Anton Kadushin, you know, an extreme, structured, guy with so much intelligence and so much, understanding of what he does. You understand that style is a different kind of style. That's the European style. So when I got one of the head national Olympic coaches for Russia, with me every single day, how do you get any better than that? But again, you've got to understand, I came from this fighting style as well many years. If you go back in my past, I was brought up in that Russian style. So I'm looking forward to a great fight. I understand what he brings to the table. I know what I bring to the table, and I know the artillery I've been able to add to my game. So Sunday.
A couple of common opponents between the two of you, Teofimo and Devin Haney. Have you had a chance to watch his fights against those guys, and how do you think you fared against those guys compared to him?
Yeah, of course, we've sat there and watched it, but, it's funny all the time. You constantly get, and even the MC went out and said it, the fight between Haney and how you saw yourself and how, obviously, they saw myself. Well, did we forget about Lopez? Is that just diminished? We've forgotten about that? What did Lopez do to him? What did I do to Lopez? So you always see it, constantly see it, but we take a lot of, confidence from both of them fights. We learnt a lot in both of them fights, and we'll have to wait and see on Sunday.
Obviously, fully focused on this fight, but what doors open up when you get the win on Sunday?
Look, we just focus on Lomachenko. Let's wait till Sunday. We handle our business there. We're going to win this fight. Then we can talk about everything else. But for now, Vasiliy Lomachenko, I can't look at anyone else.
Just on a personal note, how does it feel to be in another mega fight, George Kambosos?
It's nice. It's good to be able to bring another mega fight to Australia, to Perth. Kambosos keeps doing it. Keeps bringing the big fish here. Keeps doing these mega fights. We're pretty much sold out in this beautiful arena. So, it's exciting. It's motivating, and Sunday it's going to be something special.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you so much.
Enough. You got it.
Basically, you have to get in the middle of it. You got to get in the middle. That's Go. Go. Boxing. Well, you take your boy, take my boy.
Hey, well done, boys.
3 minutes and 5 seconds.
Jim Kambosos, I saw you have a little bit of a run-in, would you call it, over there in the corner? What's the drama here in this fight?
It's not a run-in. It's not a run-in at all. What it is, it's for the last 14 days, I've been basically going backwards and forwards with Lomachenko's lawyer, Daryl Peepers, the president of the IBF, the commission here, DeBella and everybody else about the second day weigh-in. Now, boxing's always got a spin on it, but this fight was so close to falling over. If they didn't come to the party and make things a bit more reasonable, I swear I was going to pull the pin on this fight. And Lou started shitting himself because he only just got in. But the Zimmer thing is this. The second day weigh-in applies for the IBF rules, right? And the IBF rules state that second day weigh-in is in place there to keep fighters from blowing up, right? So there's 10 pounds that you can come in at your heaviest after your official weigh-in. So George Kambosos Lomachenko, at 135 they weigh in, they can't come in more than 145. The thing is, the second day weigh-in and the IBF rules were created around a nighttime event. 8 till 10, the day before the fight, your official weigh-in, and your second weigh-in takes place 8 till 10 the following day of the day of the fight. And the fight happens at 10 p.m. Main events are roughly about 10 p.m. at night. Vegas, New York, wherever it may be in the States. So the rules were created around that timing. Since we're fighting in Australia, and we've fought here a few times now, the second day weigh-in and those times that I just mentioned, they don't apply in regards to 8 till 10 in the morning the day of the fight, right? So they initially were pushing for that, and I said, you must be fucking mad. What are you talking about? The guys are going to get their hand wraps. Are they going to be doing hand wraps and get on the scales between 8 and 10, right? Because you've got that failed weight, so you get 2 hours to lose the weight. And the thing is, they're fighting at midday. So Daryl Peoples and pretty much their side, the Lomachenkos and everyone, have decided that they're going to come back with this very stern emails. And my lawyers were all a part of all this as well. And we've written legal letters. I've got the legal letter in my bag. I was going to present it here if this was going to continue to, continue to sort of like this to stay in a holding pattern. But the thing is, they then said, oh, no, you know what? Daryl People said that it's going to happen at 10 o'clock at night. Final. 10 o'clock at night, when on Saturday night, with a 2 hour window. Well, hold on. That means if George being the bigger guy, that means if he comes in over 10 pounds on the second weigh, he's got up to 2 hours to lose weight. So the thing is, that means he possibly will, not that this is the case, but this is what's in place, that he will make the weight by midnight the night before. Then he's got to hydrate, he's got to fuel up, he's got to rest and sleep and get ready for a fight the next morning. That means George goes to bed about 4 in the morning, ready for a fight on midday. Unreasonable. This is pathetic. This is for the health and safety of the fighter. This is wrong. I said I want the second weigh-in to take place between 8 in the evening and 10, not 10 and 12. So once again, myself and Aegis and all that, we had a bit of a to and fro between each other. And, he was burying his head in the sand and not wanting to talk to me like he's rejected my emails in the past. And I said, listen, we're gentlemen, let's do this for the fighters. So we've now agreed that we will both turn up at a neutral location and the second weigh-in will take place at 9 p.m. on the Saturday night. We shook hands on it as gentlemen and done. Or else, if we couldn't come to that agreement, that guy standing over there, Lou DiBella, he would have to explain why this fight is on edge and hanging by a thread and could fall over because of the health and safety of my fighter. And I'm not talking about having my father's hat on, I've got my manager's hat on. The health and safety of George Kambosos has been the bigger guy. Vasiliy Lomachenko's health and safety too, but we know where this is playing out. It was their argument about the timings. So you know what? No, we ended up coming to a mediated decision that we both agreed on, we shook on it, and that's it. That's what you saw over there. And I was going to take this to the press, and I was going to take this to everybody and literally tell them, because you probably saw something floating around, this is one of 3 problems we've had, and this is one of the problems. This is one of the major problems.
I saw that there was also concern about who walks out first, who walks out second.
Yeah, we're still tossing coins there. We're still tossing coins. They're saying that we're walking out first, and I'm not going to get hung up on it, like I said, but you know what? We'll work that out after the official weigh-in or something like that. We'll go toss a coin if they want to toss a coin. I'm happy to get a cricket bat like I used to when I was a kid and just hold it and flip it and see which way it lands.
Now, there was probably still is a lot of respect there between George and Loma. Does this change anything at all?
Well, obviously there's respect leading up to, to the fight. But once we get in that ring, George has made it very clear, and we all know what George is like, and we know what Vasiliy Lomachenko is like. The respect is gone. This is a real big fight. This is Warriors of the Ring. This is crazy. I'm telling you, stylistically, this fight's gonna be a cracker, a real cracking fight. And you know what? I am so looking forward to this fight. This has got more similarities and better preparations, and George's mind and health and mental everything is greater than Lopez. We know we're in it to win this fight.
I asked George, but he's obviously fully focused on Loma. But have you given any thought as to the doors that perhaps open up when George gets the win?
Look, once again, I'm not going to even elaborate on that neither. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, I'll let you guess all that. I mean, this is a big guy. This is a big name. This is a legend in the sport. And the simple thing is, you know, in the past, you've seen when George has gone on and basically shocked the world with that great win over Lopez, how the doors open and how we brought another 2 mega fights, obviously against a really good guy, Devon. Stylistically wasn't great for George, but still we brought it to Australia and didn't shy away from, you know, not bringing the best. And look, we've just brought another big fight here. Like, I mean, Lomachenko, Kambosos. I mean, sometimes you could say it's like Pacquiao Horn. But really, it's bigger than Pacquiao Horn because Pacquiao's so great and he's achieved, he's an all-time great. No one will ever surpass what he's done, as far as I'm concerned. But the thing is, Loma's so great. But Horn, he did so great and was and pretty much, you know, he won the world title and everything else. Well, you know, this is greater than that because George Kambosos was the former undisputed champion of the world, and Lomachenko's so great. So this is a big, big fight. Big fight.
Thank you so much, mate.
Yeah, and you know what? Sold out. It's sold out. So you know what? There you go, mate. You saw what happened behind the scenes over there. But look, my job's to fix things. Their job's to fix things, and everybody wants to see a fight. Simple as that.